You know the feeling when you've been searching for the perfect kick sample for 3 hours and nothing fits? Yeah, I've wasted years of my life doing that. And here's the thing, even when I thought that I found the one, it never actually worked. When I started producing, I did what everyone does. Downloaded every sample pack I could find. Vengeance, Kashmir, you name it. I even started pulling kicks from famous tracks, thinking if I could just find the right one, my tracks would finally sound professional. But I kept asking myself, who made these samples in the first place? They had to come from somewhere, right? So here's the truth nobody talks about. Even big artists aren't making kicks from scratch. They're just processing samples like everyone else, guessing until something sounds decent. And when they luck out, they copy-paste that same kick across 10 other tracks. I remember halfway through my year at BPM college, I finally asked my teacher straight up, how do these artists actually make their kicks? He showed me this technique where you take different parts from different samples, maybe the click from one, the body from another, the tail from a third, and somehow process them into one cohesive kick. My mind was blown. I spent the next few years perfecting this Frankenstein approach. My processing chain was insane. I'd use countless compressors, EQs, and distortion plugins on each sample. Then I'd group 2 to 5 samples together and add countless more effects onto them. It was exhausting. All that work, only to realize it was for nothing. It still didn't sound good enough. The worst part? I'd waste entire weeks hunting for samples. I was always chasing the next sample pack, thinking surely this one would have what I needed. Spoiler alert, it never did. The perfect sample doesn't exist because every track needs something slightly different. Different BPM, different key, different character. After college, I tried using Metrum by Vengeance Sound to make kicks from scratch, but it seemed so complicated to me at the time that I literally said "F it" and went back to using samples for another 5 years. 5 years. It wasn't until I found Kick 2 by Sonic Academy, a kick synthesizer plugin that was actually simple to understand, that I gave synthesis another shot. And even then, it took me 3 more years of trial and error to get it right. During those 3 years, I learned so much, like how shaping the volume over time of a kick is basically the same as using an EQ, something most producers do not quite understand. Or how the pitch curve only needs 2 specific points at specific times and frequencies, or what the right frequency spectral balance of a kick is. All these little discoveries added up to something bigger, an actual scientific method instead of just guessing and hoping. Now, I can make a perfectly tailored kick in 5 minutes, not 5 hours of scrolling through samples, not days of processing and reprocessing, 5 minutes. And it fits every single time because I'm making it specifically for that track, in that key, at that BPM, with that exact character. No more guessing, no more winging it like everyone else. And look, there's a benefit to learning how to work with samples and manipulate audio. But ultimately, kicks you'll create from scratch will sound 10 times better than the sample you'll be lucky to find. But here's a question. Do you know what the correct kick length is? If not, then subscribe right now to watch me reveal the one length that actually works and why it changes everything about your low end.